Hello, Virgo. This is going to be your general love reading for the month of June 2018. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, will not apply to all of you. So if you don't resonate with it, please just take the message, take whatever suits you. Maybe you have some messages to help you. I'm all excited because I have just received my mini deck of cards, a secret tarot, and I love it. I love using it. It's so easy to manipulate it. Okay, so the first card that jumped is the Knight of Pentacles, which means that this is a very an energy that is not really moving. It's a very, 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 very slow type of an energy. Something is not happening, but this is also Pentacles energy, and this is your energy. Okay, so I will do one more shuffle, and then I will take the rest of the cards. Okay, things just want to jump for you here. Okay, so wow. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Lovers, the Two of Pentacles, the Devil, Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, and Nine of Swords. Okay, so quite some swords energy in here. In the middle of the spread, you have the Devil. And I don't necessarily love this card, but at the same time, I believe that this card is one of the most human possible cards of the tarot deck, because this talks about temptation. This talks about feeling stuck. This talks about feeling insecure and feeling down and feeling trapped and feeling shackled. And I believe that we all need this kind of an energy in our lives in order for us to start having a better look at what is happening around us. It looks like there is a very strong Gemini energy for you, although this is a Capricorn card. But we have Adam and Eve in this card, and in the normal tarot deck, this Adam and Eve are representing the lovers. But you have strong Gemini energy, and Gemini is an air sign, and we have a lot of swords. So for some of you, you are dealing with a Gemini. For some of you, you are dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you are entering into the month with a very slow movement kind of an energy. It feels like nothing is moving, nothing is happening, everything is stable, everything is just like, I hate to say it, but it feels like boring. It totally feels like you are bored. Everything has been so steady and, step by step kind of a movement, and slow and nothing happening, and just wah, wah, wah. And then it looks like you are receiving with the Page of Wands, you're receiving some sort of a kick of a enthusiastic kind of a kick that is sort of throwing you into the arms of love. And that is great, because you are Virgo and you are not very risky. You don't like sudden things, you don't like sudden changes, you hate changes actually. And but it looks like this month you are allowing for the beginning of the month until the middle of the month, where the devil happens, where the temptation happens. um it looks like you allow some sort of an emotional kick. It looks like you are, it looks like this is a sudden falling in love. For some of you, this might simply be an adventure, a very passionate, sexual, enthusiastic kind of an adventure that takes you out of this non movement kind of an energy that you are having. What I love about the Lovers cards here is the fact that love is about choosing the right person and for you to give yourself away to the right person. So here, although it's the Lovers, we have three people. And probably you are entering, some of you are entering into a three-party situation or are finding yourself into a three-party situation. And this is your moment of choosing the right path, of choosing the right person, or for somebody to choose you from two people, for you to feel the safe one, for you to feel the right one. As I told you, I feel that there is some Gemini energy here, but you're juggling. It looks like you go through a juggling situation where you have to choose, where you have to, like, you're feeling very playful, like this kick, this passionate kick that you receive in the beginning of the month. Either you and your partner, and you're going to go through some, I was about to say kinky kind of an energy, but it could be like, why not? But for this is just for some of you in being in a relationship and just redefining your passion for one another. But I feel that for some of you, or for a majority of you, is somebody entering into your life unexpected and making you fall in love with them, and this feeling wrong. Like, I keep on saying to most of the people that I know that us as humans, we are not created to be a one partner being. We have two sides of the brain. We can love two people at the same time. One very logically and very steady and very just like the Knight of Pentacles kind of an energy, like the partner that we have forever, or that our brain is telling us that is serious and for long term. And then we have the other side of the brain, which allows another person to enter every now and then, and we take a risk. And it looks like this is what you're doing. You are taking a risk with somebody that is just rocking your foundation. It's just like a passionate sexual kind of a kick that you are receiving here, that you are tempted and that you are juggling. Playfulness, youth, and you are very conflicted by it. And you are like, towards the end of the month, you're like, no, this is not the right thing to do. This is not a good thing to do. I shouldn't allow this. I want to be in control of everything. I want to know everything. This is like, I kind of feel your rush into doing the right thing. You're Virgo, you're perfectionist, you're self-critical, and you don't kind of need enemies when you have yourselves, because you always want to do the right thing for others, even if this is not the right thing for you. So this looks like a very moral kind of a decision that you are taking towards the end of the month, because you are very conflicted. Like, you are the third zodiac sign that are getting the Five of Wands here, exactly here. And there was one more zodiac sign to have the Eight of Swords and the Five of I think it was Gemini. I think it was Gemini. So it looks like you are dealing with a Gemini, or a Gemini comes and rocks your world and takes you off your steadiness and slow movement, and you feel tempted, and it feels wrong, and it feels good, and it feels wow. And then you're like, no, I cannot allow this. This is not ethical. This is not moral. This is not good. This is bad for everybody. I'm going to break everyone's heart. I'm going to break my heart. I'm just, then you're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck in your brain because you have this tendency of closing yourself like a hedgehog, and just like you're the hermit. You are so well on your own. You are so well in your inner world, in your inner darkness. You are so in control of that. And when kicks like this happen, when emotional kicks like this happen, you feel like you need to take a risk. But at the end of the day, you always choose the steadiness. You always choose the right thing. You always choose to do the right thing, even if this is very conflictual for you. Like, but it looks like you are seriously falling in love with somebody. Somebody makes you seriously fall in love with them, and you are not allowing them to enter into your life. I don't know for how many of these, for how many of you this is going to be real for, but I feel like for some of you, you're into a very stable, boring, no movement kind of a relationship, and somebody kicks your emotions in a very fiery and passionate and enthusiastic and unexpected and sexual way, and you're getting away of this because you feel like you are becoming the devil for allowing this to happen. But this is causing you pain, and this is causing you anxiety, and this is causing you sleepless nights because you hate to feel this way. You hate to take risks of a such, even if this means for you to suffer. Like, you are doing this because you're a perfectionist and you always want to do the right thing. But this looks like a passionate adventure for most of you, a most likely a three-party situation for you, or you finding yourself, your partner putting you into this situation. And if this is your partner doing this to you, then you are definitely moving away regardless of how painful it is. But this comes with a lot of thinking, with a lot of analyzing, with a lot of anxiety and sleepless night and conflictual situation. Okay, my dear Virgo, this is what I have for you. I hope you are going to be fine after this. I really hope you're going to be fine after this. And you know what? Sometimes you should not choose safely. Sometimes you should accept a risk and go for a risk and embrace happiness, because this looks like happiness until you go into your brain and you're like, no, you are not allowing it. Okay, dear Virgo, I wish you all the best in the world, and I'll see you next time for the July reading. Take care of yourselves and choose correctly. Bye, dearies. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.